Hi guys! So I thought that I would do an advice video on like adulting and just doing adult stuff with disabilities, chronic illnesses, whatever. Um, I thought it would be helpful since it was helpful to me. Hopefully it'll be helpful to you. So the first one that I'd like to recommend is schedule home visits and phone appointments. Not every business does this, but you'll be surprised which places will do it for you. And some organizations and businesses make it consider it as an accommodation to do home visits. And there's also different variations like Skype meetings, just something like that. Just ask every time that you're dealing with a business or organization that you might have to go into physically to see if they'll work with you, and tell these people that you have a disability so that they'll hopefully be more willing to work with you. And the second thing is mail things in or ask if you can email scan pictures. So a lot of businesses are getting on this trend where you can take a clear picture or take a scan picture. You can actually download a tiny scanner as an app on your phone or tablet, and you can scan pictures and send them over email and be done instead of having to hand things in and everything like that. And if for whatever reason you can't do that, you can try and mail things in, get some cheap stamps and some envelopes, mail that sucker in, be good. The third thing that I would recommend is if you can't drive, get paratransit. If you're in the US, this is probably in every state. It's basically the disabled bus transit. So there's the public bus, and then there's paratransit, which is for disabled people who can't take the public bus route. They can't walk to it and be on the bus and take the transfers and everything like that. If you can't take the public bus and you can't drive, then do paratransit. It has different names in different states. In Nevada, it's paratransit. I don't know what it is in other states, so I'm sorry for that. But paratransit is a really good idea because in some cases it's cheaper than Uber. Although it's less convenient, it's not as convenient as Uber. But how if you try to book a ride for Uber across town, it can end up being like $30, $60. It can end up being a lot going across town on Uber. So paratransit is a good alternative for that. And my second one is get a caretaker if you need one. Like, don't skimp out on this. Don't be like, oh, I can just do it and just see how it goes. If you need help, get help, because this whole adulting and taking care of yourself shit while you're disabled is really fucking hard, and sometimes we need help, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you can go on like sites like Craigslist, and they actually have a volunteer section where you can post free ads, and you can look for someone who is willing to do it for free if you're not able to actually pay someone, because usually caretaker, it's a job, and you have to pay like minimum wage and stuff like that. And if you don't have that kind of money, then try to get a volunteer off of Craigslist. But take your necessary precautions to keep yourself safe, because there are some creepy people on Craigslist. And I actually don't know what number I'm on right now, so that's what we're dealing with right now. So I recommend getting disability housing. usually for the HUD. Sometimes immigrants are eligible, so don't always automatically think like, oh, because I'm an immigrant, I'm not going to be able to qualify for this. You might. So try it out. There's different kinds of disability housing. There's assisted living, there's group homes, there's apartments, just different stuff like that. And it's usually like low income, so you don't have to make a bunch of money to get it. You can make like $50 a month and you can qualify for it, because it's 30% of your income, and it doesn't matter how low your income is. As long as you have an income, you can qualify for the housing. So it's only 30% of whatever you make. So if you make $100, it's only your rent is only $30. So yeah, check that out. And they also sometimes have housing that is specific for certain illnesses, so you can check out things based on your illness and see if they have anything available for you. And the next one is check charities like Catholic Social Services, Lutheran Social Services, Jewish Social Services. That was kind of a tongue tie. Sometimes they have different ways to help you. I know one of them does Meals on Wheels, at least in Las Vegas. But yeah, you can check and see if they have disabled and senior services and different things like that. And yeah. My next one is to always get ready to go to a place a few hours beforehand. Like, you don't want to get ready an hour beforehand because you do things slower. So you want to make time for that. You want to make time so you don't have to rush. And you also want to make time for naps, because naps are so helpful when you're sick. So yeah, don't rush yourself. Take your time. Get ready like 2 to 3 hours before, more if you need it. And yeah. And my next one is visit vocational rehab. Vocational rehab is something that's available in every state in USA. I don't know about other countries, but you could try to look something up. But vocational rehab is a place where they help disabled people get jobs. So doesn't matter how disabled you are, they will help you try to find something. And they also help you find online jobs as well, like virtual work from home jobs. And my last one that I recommend is going to find internships that are work from home, or volunteer opportunities that are work from home. You can find some pretty good ones on volunteermatch.com. They'll have some stuff that's actually related to actual jobs that you can find in work from home opportunities. The work from home market is very, very narrow. It's mostly analytical jobs, marketing, writing, graphic design, web design, virtual assistant, which relates to that type of stuff. What else do they have? Just basically stuff kind of like that is usually all they really have on work from home job boards. So if you can find a volunteer opportunity or a internship opportunity that is work from home, if you don't have any experience for working from home or going to school from home or anything like that, then I would definitely recommend that, because that'll give something on your resume that shows that you can successfully, it shows that you can manage yourself. It shows that you can manage yourself because, when you work from home, you don't have someone over your head, telling you to do your work. You do your work when you want to, basically. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, bye-bye. See you in the next video.